So with that said, we're gonna bring the champ into the booth here today. Kane Waselenchuk, congratulations on a great tournament.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Singles champion, doubles champion.
You must be tired, Kane.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So talk to us a little bit about that match today. There was a little action going on. We didn't really understand what was up with the referee. There was some questions going on. Can you fill us in on what that was?
Well, I hit this shot in the back over here, the one I reverse rolled, and my foot stuck. And when I went to rotate, it just stayed there, and my knee kind of tweaked. So I asked Scott, can I take an injury timeout? Like, can I take any time? And he said, no, there was no contact. And I said, I didn't realize that there had to be contact. And I said, so, if I dive and I bang my knee or, whatever, is that considered an injury timeout? He said, no. So, I said, well, do I have my timeout? And he says, yes. And I said, okay, well, then I'll take a timeout.
Now, so when it was 12, I think someone called the timeout. Was that Rocky then?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it was Rocky. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know. So anyway.
Yeah, but regardless.
Game's over.
Regardless.
Yeah. So again, a great finish. We talked to you last night with Ben. This is a great tournament for you. Thank you for coming here. I know you have a lot of people at home that support you, and we want to actually give you time to talk to those guys at home. Coach Winterton was in the box watching, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I miss him being here and, at all the tournaments and stuff like that. But, obviously he's got to take care of his family. And he's got to take care of himself. So, and I'm a big boy. Yeah. I can handle it.
It's a lot warmer where he is.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it is beautiful out today here.
It is.
It is beautiful.
It's a good day.
But, obviously everybody that supports me back home and all the guys that I play with and stuff like that, they probably don't realize, but they, obviously have a big part in it. You don't have to I don't have to play professionals back at home for, to get better. And so it's awesome that, those guys, play with me.
That they allow you on the court.
They allow me to play with them. No, but, I think that, like, today, the hardest part, and I don't think a lot of people realize this, but the hardest part is having a match like I had yesterday with Ben and it being such an emotional match, and then having to, go back, do what I need to do, and then, reset and come back and bring that same emotion and same intensity. And I think that a lot of people, they don't realize that it's really, really hard. And, obviously I played a lot of racquetball. I felt all right. I was a little gassed. I was a little winded.
We played more matches than you're normally used to.
Yesterday you played 3 matches, 2 singles and 1 doubles, which is unusual for you. You don't play that many in one day.
No, really the only tournament that I do that is really the U.S. Open. But when you commit to something, you just try to fight through it. And, Rocky played really well today, actually. His service return was good. He was hitting good serves. A few unforced errors at some crucial times, but he played really well.
Speaking of playing well, I don't know if you follow any of the Mexican nationals, but someone like Paola, who's very dominant in the women's game, she didn't win Mexican nationals. So just come back a little bit to the psyche of being the best player in the world and having to do that every single time. It's difficult.
Well, remember, I have everything to lose, and everybody else has nothing to lose.
Agree. We were talking about that this morning.
And so, it's I embrace it. I like it, right? That's the position, that's the position I've put myself in. And, I'm okay with it. In every sport that I've ever played, I always wanted to be the leader, and I always wanted to be number one. And so I embrace the position that I'm in. And, but yeah, it is a little bit of extra, as I get a little bit older, I understand that, maybe my body, is going to, kind of break down a little bit. And, obviously with age, right? I tell everybody I'm just trying to delay the inevitable, right? Because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately, in life. And, it's, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been playing racquetball for 35 years. And so even though I'm 37, my body's probably more like 45, there's a lot of wear and tear in my body, not to mention playing hockey and all that stuff. So, I just got to stay diligent with my training. And, really, it's really not about the training. It's just really about the recovery now. I find that as I'm getting older, it's just like I don't recover as quick. I still got all the tools. I still have all the weapons. It's just being able to, how fresh can I be each match when I walk in to the, into the tournament, whether it's the 16s or whether it's the finals, and I always train, for going into the finals. How fresh can I feel, right? And that's really the main thing. Everybody's breaking down. You're in the finals, everybody's body's breaking down.
We're breaking down out here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I keep telling everybody, Kane plays until the finals. He plays more than anybody. Yeah. That's the truth. I mean, and not only here. I mean, you play doubles as well, so you must be a little worn down. I mean, what's next for you? Like, go home. What do you do after a tournament like this? When you win your final, what do you usually do?
Just take a couple of days. I mean, I'll probably, obviously I'm not going to Bolivia, and it's unfortunate, but that was a family thing. If I go to Bolivia, I'm gone for 10 days, and I've only seen my daughters. If I go, I'll only see my daughters like 6 times out of the whole month, and no amount of money is to me, anyways, is worth my time with my girls. And it's unfortunate. I really wanted to go, but it's a hard decision. It wasn't a very easy decision for me. But family first. My girls come first, and so I've throughout their 10 years, 9 years, I've missed a lot of things, and so as I get a little older, it's kind of more worth it for me to be around my kids and not miss certain things, and enjoy that time, because I'll never get that time back, but I just we got I think that one after Bolivia is Florida.
Yeah.
So I think I got about five weeks maybe. Something like that. And so, I'll probably take 4 or 5 days off and, get a massage and relax and just obviously, if I had a tournament next weekend, obviously the recovery process would have to be a lot quicker, but I can kind of take my time with recovery and let my body, recover and obviously just kind of mentally too, just decompress a little bit, because this was these tournaments like this are really taxing, not just, like I said, not just on the body, but mentally too, and so, just kind of decompress a little bit, put the rackets away a little bit, and just, relax.
Gotcha. Now, I know we talked yesterday, too, but there's other people in this box as well. Can we talk about your website, your athlete page, and how people can, work with Kane, whether it's on the court or through video analysis and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I haven't started the video analysis yet, but obviously that'll come. But, KingKaneRB.com and Kane at KingKaneRB.com is my email. You can reach out to me there. You can reach out to me on the athlete page, Kane Waselenchuk on the Facebook athlete page. And, and like I said, yesterday, I mean, I've been getting great responses from it. And, there's been quite a few inquiries about, like, people wanting me to come to places. And so that's good. It's good for me and it's good for racquetball. I've never really put myself out there in my career like that. And, it's nice to see the response that I'm getting. And also, too, I think that it's, it's important. I think there's a misconception with me is that, I've always been really quiet and I've always been kind of reserved and private, and so, I think that, people think that I'm, kind of stuck up or whatever, and I'm really not, I'm not a bad guy. At least I don't think so,
You can't be a bad guy. You're a hockey guy. So
yeah, right?
Hockey guys are just like good guys.
Now, if you get on the wrong side of a hockey guy,
get it.
Then
Or if you're a ref. In the IRT.
Yeah.
Or if you're a ref.
But yeah, no, I mean, just not only for myself and racquetball, but, I felt like, putting an athlete page together and all that kind of stuff would give, people an opportunity to see a different side of Kane as well, too, a more personal side. And like I said, the response has been great. And so, go on and like it and comment and share it or whatever you guys want to do. And, send me an email if you guys are interested in exhibitions or anything like that.
Well, we saw that public love for you. I mean, every match that you played on this, every match we set you up in this court, and I just saw people all around it, looking for you, looking at you warm, not just at the game time, looking at you warming up, looking at how you do your technique, your mechanics, because, I must say, as a racquetball player ourselves, you're an example for us. So watching you not just play again, but your mechanics, your warm-up, your techniques, where you hit the ball, where you position yourself. So we saw a lot of people, a lot of kids. We had the junior clinic today, right, Dean?
Yeah, we had a junior clinic. There was a lot of kids in the building today.
Yeah, those kids that are doing the
towels,
towels and towel timeouts and stuff. That's great. I mean, obviously, it gets them excited and I mean, I've kind of created that stigma for myself, right? Like that, superhuman type, it's, it's funny because I've been doing this a long time, and, it's still flattering, when I walk in the club and I'm walking to the court or something, and you hear somebody go, hey, that's Kane right there. It's flattering. It really is.
Absolutely.
And that type of stuff, I guess I'll probably miss the most more than winning or anything like that, because, it's exciting for me to have people engaged and interested in what I'm doing. I mean, to me, yes, it's my job, but, I play racquetball for a living. I mean, it's a great job, right? And so
I'm a little envious. So.
But, it's awesome. And it's sometimes I feel like it's one of those things like, for a long time, everybody wanted to see me lose. It just happens. It happens in every sport, right? I mean, and it's almost like a thing like if you can't beat them, join them, So now more people are, and I think as time goes by, I think probably in the last 2 or 3 years, I've seen or maybe realized that, people are kind of starting to look at it as like we might not see something like this for a long time, if ever, right? And so I feel like more people are actually embracing it and, kind of don't want to see it end, but there are people that kind of want to see it.
Well, I think Christopher Nolan said it best in one of his movies. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You're right. You're right. And, I like it. Again, it's one of those things that I don't take it personal,
Of course not.
I mean, you gotta, when you're in my position anyways, you gotta have thick skin, right? Have people that love you and support you, and people that want to see you fall, and that's sports and life in general, to be honest.
Kane, do you want to take the time to thank some of your sponsors?
Yeah. Obviously, Action Coffee. Obviously, they're great. Go visit their website, and Prokenix obviously has supported me for years and years. I mean, better part of a decade, really. Racquetball Warehouse, obviously they support me, and I appreciate all of them. But yeah, I mean, I just appreciate all the support and all the love that they give me.
All right, so enough about racquetball. When you come to New York, you have to be there Thursday night. I need you there Tuesday. I have a game. There's a rink right up the block from the gym, so I'm going to sneak you in on my team. I need another forward.
You need a ringer.
See,
I need a Canadian.
All right, I'll do that, but you got to pay for my over 50-pound baggage that I got to bring my sticks and bag.
I know. Now they charge. Yeah, I know, to bring the sticks too. It's a pain.
I know.
What's your in hockey? What's your position?
Center.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Me too.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so you'll be the second line center.
You look more like a goalie.
Actually, I'm really excited to get home for that reason because
you said you play with a bunch of guys.
But so every year our playoffs run right now.
Really?
Right? Every year, right? And so the last 3 or 4 years, I've missed every single the first time I played in the league, we won the finals and I was here. Right? The second year we lost the finals and I was here.
That stinks when your team is celebrating and you're somewhere else.
Yeah, they're sending me pictures and I'm like, I'm sitting in the hotel restaurant like, are you kidding? Don't send me these pictures.
I get it.
Please tell me you get in fights. Please.
No.
Not at this age.
No, here's the really cool part. People think like, oh, you play hockey, like isn't that a risk of getting injured? But all those guys, they all know what I do, and we all understand. I think when you play a top level in anything, right, you can put it in perspective a little bit more, right? Like nobody goes out to hurt each other. We're all, sometimes we have beer on the bench. We're not allowed to have water. It's like
the saying is, listen, we all got to go to work tomorrow. None of us are professional hockey players.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. You always get that 1 or 2 guys that think they're scouts looking in the crowd. In the stands, right? But it's enjoyable, and so. Not this week, but next week I finally get to play in a playoff game.
Nice. So,
that's kind of exciting a little bit.
I got a game Tuesday night, and I haven't played in 2 weeks. I'm dying right now. I can't wait for Tuesday night.
Yeah, ours is every Thursday, and obviously I leave for tournaments on Thursday, so I've missed a fair share. But it's always exciting. It's nice to kind of be with the boys,
I get it.
If you don't play hockey, then you might not understand it. But to walk in and just the smell, I know this is going to sound weird, the smell of the hockey equipment, the arena,
totally
all that stuff, it's just, it's just awesome. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get back.
Well, Kane, what a great event here for you. Thanks again for stopping by.
course.
We'll see you soon. Congratulations on a great performance this weekend here in Chicago, Illinois.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it,
you,
guys.
Kane.
All right, get home
Congratulations
safe.
again.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, Fabio, let's wrap it up.